All right, folks, how you doing? RussellTrueResults303.com. Check out the website. Free newsletter you can sign up for. Link in the description box, along with ways you can connect with me through social media. Coming at you today with another video on breathing. I've done a few, one on exercise, one on eliminating mouth breathing. So if that's an issue you have a problem with, check out that video as well. Coming at you today, like I said, with a video on just proper breathing in general. Now, this is something that I got from a book called Mind, Body, Spirit. I don't have the book anymore. I loaned it to a client. He's reading it. So I'm just kind of going off the top right now of what it was. So basically, first of all, he says proper breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I don't breathe out through the mouth unless my nose is clogged from when I had one of my noses clogged, because I am a mouth breather. That's why I made a video on it. So, in through the nose, out through the mouth. For me, I usually just go in through the nose, out through the nose, like I said, to help with my condition of mouth breathing. So, why is it important to breathe through the nose? He talks about it as the nostrils are kind of like turbines that shoot air directly down into the diaphragm, into the deep portions of the lung, versus if we breathe through the mouth, we're taking in large amounts of air at one time, so it just fills up the upper area of the lung, and it never gets down into the diaphragm, into that true area of breathing where we really need to. Same thing like when someone sings, it's always like, you gotta go from the gut, right? You gotta sing from the gut. Those people that can sing really good, really well, sound beautiful, they're down here, right? They're down here singing. That's where we need to be able to breathe from as well. So once again, we're going to go side view. When you're breathing, it should be here. So the stomach should be expanding, not the chest. So I said, nice big deep breath in. And now when we're breathing in, we should be pushing our belly out as far as we can, getting every last ounce of air in there. Then when we're breathing out, same thing. That stomach should be coming in almost into a contracted state, pushing out every last bit of air that we are consuming, or that we are taking in. So what are some of the breathing exercises that he talks about? So it's the same thing. This is something you can do while you're driving, you're sitting at home. I'll do it sometimes at church after we've done something where we just sit in silent prayer, Catholic Church, so after the Eucharist, and we're just in silent prayer, and I'll practice on my breathing. And the example he gives for a practice is breathing in as big as you can, and breathing out all of the air. Now this means we should be able to only take 3 to 4 breaths in 1 minute. That's what you should be striving for. 3 to 4 breaths in 1 minute. Even down to 2 if you can. 1 is even better. But it's trying to get the least amount of breaths as possible in 1 minute. The lowest I think I've gotten 3 before. And it's just try to hold that as long as you can. Do it for 5 minutes. In as slow as you can. Out as slow as you can. And it's trying to get the minimum amount of breaths in 1 minute as possible. All right. So for me, this has created some awareness in myself. I'll be having a conversation with someone, and true breathing should come from the stomach. And I'll be just conversating with someone, and I'll see their chest up here. We're up here. You can see my chest, right? And really short and shallow. And when I'm talking with someone, I recognize that pattern in them, and it makes me more conscious. What am I doing right now? Am I breathing through my nose, or am I breathing through my mouth? Are they big breaths? What am I doing? So it's just a conscious awareness of what I'm doing, because I've come to work on my breath so much that I start to recognize the patterns of other people's breaths. So it helps me be aware of my own breathing patterns. And once again, why is breathing so important? Because if we're a chest breather and we're breathing really, really fast and through the chest, and it might not be considered fast, but faster than that 3-4 breaths a minute. What is that? When are you breathing your hardest? When we're really stressed, like if you're running and you're working out, that's a stressful event. you're putting a lot of stress on the body. And that's when you start breathing, right? It's all chest breathing, so that's a stressful state. So in order for us to truly be relaxed and de-stressed, we need to be able to slow that breathing pattern and breathe from the diaphragm. Breathe from the stomach. Nice big belly breaths and back out. That's another importance of breathing to ensure that we are not in a state of stress. Regulating those hormones, helping the body relax truly. So this is something that you can, like I said, practice when you're driving. Especially if you're an angry driver. I know a lot of people that are angry drivers. So practice that breathing while you're driving. De-stress. Before you go to bed, turn the TV off. Take 5-10 minutes just to focus on that breathing and work on it. That'll de-stress you, and it could possibly help you fall asleep. So there you go, folks. There's some little tidbits on breathing and exercise. Once again, this is from the book Mind, Body, Spirit. Remember, we want big belly breaths. Try to get the minimum amount of breaths in 1 minute that you can. Strive for 2 to 3 breaths in 1 minute. So subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Share the videos. Like the videos. Stay tuned for some more videos.